I was up to something in the virtual world, but then I found out I was in the real world because it was really confusing because I went to VRTO, which translates to Virtual Reality Toronto. That's pretty fun. No, it was a conference that happened down, I think, around a week ago down in Toronto, Ontario, and it was pretty much everything VR.
Nice.
So it was really awesome. They had some few augmented reality stuff in there too, but the main focus was VR. And it was awesome because sure, you have the gaming and like simulations and stuff, but we also saw like a lot of neat applications and art aspects of like VR, especially when it comes to like human social interaction. Like we saw a lot of communication stuff happen too.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
So now, what are we going to see here? Like, have you experienced VR before, or was this kind of a first
in like little
foray?
In little timbits I have, but like never yeah, it's so Canadian. But never like this in depth before. Like I've tried like.
And it's progressing at such a rapid
exactly.
pace,
And
like
the thing is that I originally tried like around 3 or 4 years ago the original Oculus Rift, which was acquired by Facebook. But everyone at this conference had the new HTC Vive, which means that you have the space to walk around in, as well as like you could see like
so
your controllers.
physically interacting.
You have like
and touching things.
Exactly.
In the VR space.
You have an entire space to walk around. And of course, like the infrared sensors and everything else is all around like your little play area. But you're going to see some of these are so unique that they actually have physical real world objects, like a bike, for example, that interact in your game. So it's a really interesting experience. And there's a horror video game as well, / Dead Space-ish like game.
Very Black Mirror.
So disclaimer, time to
it's so spoopy.
Put the kids out of the room, I guess?
Oh, no. Keep them in. It's so cool. No, just kidding. But no,
if they're 13 and over. All right, I can't wait to see this.
You know what? I'm really excited to show it because, again, before we start, it's not just the gaming and everything else aspect. Yeah. We see some really amazing ideas for VR that I never thought possible. Like, we see how charities can use VR. We see how we can make it accessible, how artists like can make a music video out of VR. It's insane. Just
cool.
I'm really excited to show you guys and you guys what happened. So, want to take a look?
Let's head on over.
All right. See you there. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Henry from Category 5 TV. We are at Ryerson University down in Toronto, Ontario today to take a look at VRTO, the conference for everything VR. Let's go take a look at what they have in store. So here we are, guys. We are in probably the best room in the entire VR conference. We're in the game arcade, right? And what do you guys have for us today here?
Well, part of the game arcade is this game called PaperDude, which is a old school revival of a 90s game called Paperboy. So we rebuilt it using virtual reality, and we have people sitting on a bike, and they're fully immersed as they pedal. They're moving forward, and they're using their arms to throw newspapers inside mailboxes. So basically, it's our homage to this old classic.
That's amazing. He's not wearing a helmet right now, so is it considered safe?
It's pretty safe, although it is pretty immersive.
Okay, that's amazing. So what company do you guys come from? So like, what do you guys do at your studio? Like, who are you guys?
Sure. So we're a company called Globacore, and we do a lot of interactive installations. And usually they're featured inside exhibits at conferences or at trade shows and museums. Yeah.
That's awesome, eh? So like, what do you guys see in VR moving forward? Like, do you see a lot in gaming? Do you see like more interactive storytelling? What do you personally see in VR in the future?
I see a lot more social, like a lot more people in VR, like inside of the experience together. So yeah, a lot more like multiplayer kind of scenarios.
That's awesome. So like a more social aspect into it, right? So to kind of cap off today before he gets too tired here, what's your favorite experience so far in VR that you've personally had?
like in the entire VR realm?
I've been really into interactive documentaries, so there's a few that are out for the Samsung Gear that are pretty good, and yeah.
It's awesome. I'm just going to ask you one more question. So today we kind of have like a setup with him riding on the bike. So how's this working? I see you have an HTC Vive here. You have some sensors behind me. So how is this kind of setup working right now for you guys?
So right now we're using the HTC Vive. I'm just going to reset it. And we're using the hand trackers. So these are trackers that are eventually going to come with the Vive that allows you to kind of put them on, you know, different objects, like for instance these gloves. So instead of holding the Vive controllers, we're allowing you to still be able to hold on to the handlebar, and it just kind of becomes a little bit, you know, a little bit more fun, a little bit more immersive.
Okay, that's awesome. Does he get bonus points for hitting me in the head?
No.
Okay, no? Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you so much, guys. That is some really, really cool tech, and it's really amazing to see such a well implementation with it. It looks really cool. There you go. That's good. So I can become fully immersed now. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So how do I like? Do I just grab things or?
Yeah, so you just throw the you're looking at this with paper.
Okay, so there's like a center dot right there.
So
and I can go like that. And I have like my little safety zone here. But
yeah, you see the barrier.
Awesome, that's so cool. And I just start biking to get going.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Once you start pedaling, so yeah, you don't even need handlebars.
Oh, that is weird. So all these like different mailboxes I have to like nail.
Yep.
Oh man. I don't want to take the tape. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Canada Post, just take it. The good news is that they should do this instead of like using drones for Amazon. Sorry guys. Oh my gosh. Just take your paper split. This is like the hardest job I've ever had. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have a new respect for all my friends who did this as kids. Oh, finish line. Oh my gosh. Man, that is cool. And here we are. Yeah! Fireworks. So we have another treat for you guys. So tell me about this game. It's called Dead Effect VR. So what's this game about?
Okay, it's a first-person shooter game. It's been released very recently on Steam in early access. You got like 10 levels already to play, and it's a very good game. As you can see, you got a lot of enemies. You got also very heavy weaponry. You have like 30 weapons, and each level you got to upgrade them, so it's very good. Also, and in 2 weeks we're planning actually release the full version on Steam, and it will have the multiplayer, and also it's like a person versus person. It's a VP.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you know
PvP.
what I'm. Yeah, PvP. So it's good, and also the 20 levels. So you got 10 levels more and 10 hours more. So it's good. It's great, actually.
That's amazing. So as soon as you said space, I'm all in. Like, I love space, so this is an awesome game. And you said you had multiplayer, so you can interact with other players. So you said there's like a person versus person mode, right?
Yes, definitely. And I should probably tell you something about the story, but it's great. You know, now a lot of these games got that kind of story. So it's like you are on a monster infested ship, which is heading to Star, and actually the things got pretty bad there. Yeah, pretty wrong. So you just walk up from a cryoptonic sleep, and you found out that all your colleagues turned into zombies.
That is not good. That is not good.
Yes, and you have to fight against these zombies and also against the soldiers who actually are coming from the earth to kill you because they think that you are the enemy.
Okay,
So you got
it's a bit of a sticky situation then, eh? Like it's
definitely, and you got the drones there also, the bed dogs, and yeah, a lot of enemies. But what's a good thing? You got really a lot of weapons. Yeah, you got like force shooting, you know, I don't even know that stuff, yeah. And also the grenades, also like a bow with arrows, swords, different type of swords.
Everything.
And upgrading, still upgrading, right? Could you believe it?
space, explosions, multiplayer. How can you say no to a game like this? That's just absolutely fantastic. What's your studio name again?
BadFly Interactive.
Awesome.
And this studio is actually very small. It's a small indie studio based in Czech Republic.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. So you guys are on Steam right now. People watching can go buy this right now for early access.
Definitely.
And you can blow stuff up in space. That is absolutely fantastic. Do you have any final words? Do you have any hints or words of advice for people trying to survive zombies in space?
Yes. let's get on the board, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That is some really cool stuff. Now I just have to go blow up some zombies, so I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.
Okay, cool.
What did you think?
So I'm going down the hallway.
Good, I'm glad you got there.
Oh, hey, dude. Sorry, guys, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Sorry. Hey, dude. Whoa, hey, dude. That guy just had too much jelly today.
Now we're going to tone things down a bit, and we're going to talk about some more serious stuff, and we're going to give love to the world now. So I have my new friend here. What exactly is GivLuv? What is it?
Yeah, so GivLuv is world first VR donation platform, and what that means is that organizations, causes, charities are able to upload their content in the form of 360 videos and tell their stories. And then end users like yourself and me are able to go to the Oculus App Store, download the app, review that content, and at any time donate seamlessly through the headset.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. So I think you said Oculus. Like, what platforms will this be available upon?
So our launch platform is the Oculus App Store. It's Gear VR headset. So right now we're considering it to be kind of a single user in-home experience, but we do have plans on the roadmap to support group experiences going forward.
That's amazing. Is it free to download, or is it like a one-time cost? Or
Absolutely free.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, how the heck does somebody like this come up with this? Like, whose idea was it to let's change the world by using virtual reality? Like, how do you guys come up with that idea? Like, must be crazy.
Yeah, no, it's a great question. So we worked with an organization called 3,000 Miles to a Cure. And what they do is they fund brain cancer research. So years back, we had developed a Google Glass prototype for them that allowed them to keep in touch with their donors while they had an event called Race Across America where their bikers could bike across the country. And then they would seamlessly be able to receive donations. And this was kind of the evolution of that. So we wanted to know, how do we make it easier for people to keep in touch? And one of the insights that we got from them was that there was a time lapse that occurs between the point of impact when someone feels compelled to donate and the point at which they're actually able to. And this helped us close that gap.
That's amazing, because today I've been hearing a lot about like kind of like the social impact of VR, like things like multiplayer, getting more social. But to know that you can physically change the world now for the better by putting on a headset, that's pretty darn cool. That's just amazing. So like how would an organization get involved like this? So like if there's like an organization that's trying to like look after water or people, would they come to you guys, like, or do you go to them, or how would that work for these organizations?
Yeah, so a little bit of both right now. We're doing some organic outreach, some PR. This is actually the first place that we're demoing right here at VRTO. So for now, it's both. If organizations are interested, they can reach out to us at theprimacy.com/GivLuv, and yeah, we'd be happy to talk.
That's amazing. Are you guys going to give a lot of love out there?
We're trying to.
That's do or do not. There's no try, Yoda. Okay, thank you so much for your help, guys. That's pretty cool.
Appreciate it.
So we're downstairs now, and now we're seeing a lot of really creative uses with VR. So you guys made a VR music video. Tell me about that. What is it like?
So it's like a music experience, I guess, and you play through the story by interacting with different objects, basically. And you just touch them, punch them, do what you need to do with them, and sometimes nothing happens, sometimes something happens. Like it reveals some like part of the story of the artist, like growing up, childhood, or coming to adulthood, I guess, whatever, where he is now, I guess you would say.
That's crazy. So like, it's a fully interactive music video. I've never heard of this before. Like, how did you guys think of doing this? Like,
I mean, we kind of came to it because of our class that they wanted to show using new technology for our music inspiration class. And they gave us access to all the VR headsets that we need, or if we had Samsung videos, or anything that we could think of. And so we thought we'd try to branch out a little bit. And virtual reality is always an up-and-coming thing, and that's what we thought we'd get into. So we thought we'd make it as interactive as possible.
because why not? VR, right?
Exactly.
So like, how can somebody like view your experience? Like, is it online? Is it on YouTube? How can somebody like watch your video? Like, is it up right now? Or
it's on our Google Drive. It's our own thing.
Okay.
But I mean, anyone who has an Oculus really can go and do it.
That's awesome. So are you guys planning on sharing it in the future? Like maybe like some kind of like eventually kind of like a VR website or such a thing we could share? Or
I mean, yeah, I mean, we definitely, great if we want to share it. We just need to do it one end. I saw this one, on like an Oculus store. It's not a free asset, but I mean, it's definitely just a free thing that we definitely just give out. Making a YouTube video for 64, this something we can just check it out. Maybe not playing it, but it'll be cool to release it soon.
Take a ball, take any. You can, like what you can do is you can pick it up. You can see if they're real or not by picking it up. If they're real, then so you got this. So this is real, and this is not real. Okay, so there. Now it's your shot.
Okay.
And it's real simple. You can think anything if you were happy. Okay, get in there. Oh, beautiful. Nice shot. So what was that? What did you point out when you just saw?
That's a purple. That one.
So this one.
Yeah, the purple 4. Yeah. Oh, right. So then you just.
Okay.
Wait, you got him.
It's.
Oh no, like he's got to move that. Okay.
You have been practicing at work.
Dang. Somebody plays a lot of pool.
We have this exact table at work.
Seriously? Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so now you got to point out this is the.
That's the real ball.
Okay, now you
Doesn't look like in the same position, does it?
No. Close enough.
Oh, he's gonna shoot. There you go.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Like,
you can like play your buddy, like.
yeah, like across
you
the
got a pool
world.
table.
Yeah, going back to that, like astronauts.
I'm supposed to sink this ball, right? Yeah.
And that's it, folks. So many amazing things in VR here today down in Toronto. Thank you so much for watching. Now, got to run back to the studio. See you there.
running back to the studio, I switched my shirt, so I'm like, A-okay.
That looked like it was so much fun.
It was pretty darn fun. Again, like I wasn't really sure what to expect with that, right? Because it's just like, yeah, like we've seen like a lot of cool games and a lot of
Sure, yeah.
But like again, like artists are really picking up on things, and same with like the social aspect too. Like again, a lot of it was really like social driven, like interaction between people, and of course like the charity stuff with like GivLuv, that's cool. And of course some video games. Who can go wrong?
Oh, for sure. Now, the last interview, there were some mic problems during the record. But so what they were talking about, they made a music video in virtual reality space.
How it works is that they were working with another artist down south there.
Okay.
And so basically it was an interactive music video. So you basically followed along the journeys. So
I saw CeeLo Green did this.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
remember?
no, I don't remember that, but like from the screens that they were showing us, like in like a little private area, because of course the artist owns the music, it was really unique, right? Because it's like, as they were saying, like you follow through the story and you actually interact with objects, which keep things pressing forward.
Oh man!
And it's so unique because again, there's so many uses, especially in the realm of like just artistic. Uses for VR that it's exciting
and unique experiences, because I would expect what Sasha may encounter in that music video would be different than what I encounter.
Exactly, and that's the cool thing too, is that you really do make your own journey. And when you see things like all these games and like the paper throwing, because that was cool, because we mentioned this earlier.
It's exercise.
It is for fitness studios, right? Like imagine if you're playing that game for like an hour, like it doesn't feel like
remember
fitness.
on Dark Mirror? Or Black Mirror?
Black Mirror, yeah.
Black Mirror. There's the bike,
on the bikes? Yeah. Reminds me. So with the big screens in front, imagine in VR as a fitness application.
That's
being able to, because you
I think in the next 5 or 10 years, it's really going to take off on that realm.
Yeah.
Like even under like 5, I think we're going to see that start to pop up a lot more often, and I hope so, because they're great ideas. And as you saw here today, there's so many amazing uses out there for it already.
Yeah.
And it's still new technology. Like they're supposed to be coming out with a new headsets hopefully soon. Like they're still working on the controllers, as you saw with the bike one. They have like the new motion controllers, but hopefully with the new upcoming headsets that are higher quality, maybe better motion tracking, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Nice.
It's pretty fun stuff out there.
What do you think would be the ultimate use for virtual reality? Post your comments below, and also you can go over to our forum, forum.category5.tv.